A beautiful development is sprouting in Silverest Extension, and it has set the whole city talking. It's the Horizon Green Village Housing Estate, situated 20 kilometers from the airport roundabout and 2.5 kilometers off Greatest Road. This eco-friendly development targets savvy Zambians who want to live in a green, clean, orderly but affordable neighborhood. As the Horizon Green Village development was launched, it became clear to everyone who was present that ambience, serenity, and class meet affordability at the Green Village. This combination is a rare gem, which is why everyone is now rushing to buy their residence at the Horizon Green Village Estate. So don't be left out. Don't wait until it's late. Make that move right now and invest in the Horizon Green Village development in Lusaka City. Call us on 0972 604 614, 0979 888 970, 0779 707 215. Horizon Green Village, an eco-friendly community.
It's 1832. Welcome to Horizon Properties Property Focus, and of course I'm your host Nono Zaza on this Tuesday 18th January 2022. Now joining me in the studio this evening I have Dr. Soko Mpindi, who is CEO from Horizon Properties. Doctor, first of all, Happy New Year to you. Good to see you, and welcome to the program.
Happy New Year, clients.
All right. And we're also joined by David Peavy, who is Senior Sales and Lettings Advisor, also from Horizon Properties. David, good evening to you, and welcome to the program as well.
And good evening to you, Dono. Good evening to our listeners.
Now, Doctor, before we get to the nitty-gritty, I want to find out, 2021, how would you describe 2021 for Horizon Properties?
Okay, thank you very much. 2021, we had, this is a journal for everyone who was affected by COVID-19. But apparently, as a Horizon Properties, we had a very successful year, despite the challenges of COVID-19. We had the challenge of dealing with the pandemic, because we were affected, but we overcame. But when it comes to business terms, we were not affected.
Business terms, you were not affected.
I don't want to beat about the bush. We were tremendously supported by the public, and in terms of business, we were not affected. It was just a temporary setback for a short period, and then we picked up. So, in terms of business, we'd like to thank our clients and the public, how with their support we succeeded. 2021 was a very successful in the way that we were recognized by International Property Award, and we were awarded as the best estate agent in Africa, in a single real estate agency office. So we are successful, and we represented the country that we can offer five-star real estate services in Zambia. Additionally, 2021 we launched one of the biggest housing project in Chongwe, with the expectation of 2,500 housing units, including other amenities like schools, mini hospitals, mini police stations, mini fire stations, and we also will have a lot of areas for green, because this project is only project which is embracing the environment. This is sustainable development, a development with a focus of sorting out the housing challenge, but at the same time without depriving of the future of the resources available in that area. So we take it as 2021 was quite successful. I think we combine those events and the productivity in terms of what we achieved. I think it is was successful, because we also signed a lot of memorandum of understanding with different institutions, financial institutions, and unions, So I think it was the COVID was there, but we worked against COVID. Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Now, this evening on the show, we're talking about conversion of customary land to leasehold. And maybe my question to you will be, why have you decided to bring this topic today? Where's the interest? Conversion of customary land to leasehold.
Thank you very much. We, you see, as Zambians have come to know that land has of value, and is a very important resource economically. So most Zambians, a number of Zambians have embraced the acquisition of land.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, there are a lot of individuals who have acquired or given customary land. Ordinarily, customary land is not supposed to be sold, but the chiefdoms have embraced, have welcomed people, and they have given land to a number of Zambians, and I think the momentum in land acquisition it won't stop.
Mm-hmm.
It is therefore incumbent upon real estate service practitioners like us to provide information to the public that will assist the public to add value to the land which have been given in different chiefdoms. We noticed that in Zambia there are very limited avenues of accessing information to do the proper transactions, and therefore that's one of the reasons why we embarked on this program to disseminate information, because there's no official avenue to disseminate this information. It's quite very scanty and difficult. So that's why we decided this evening we try to dissect or to give information regarding the conversion of this land which has been given or acquired by individuals, so that they're able to convert it from customary land to leasehold. That is on title.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, before you continue giving us more information, here's a call to clients, and of course, this is a different category of clients. Clients who were offered but have not come forward to execute contracts of sales. Clients who finished paying and executed contracts of sales but have not come forward to proceed with the transfer of rights or change of ownership. Clients who have proceeded with the change of ownership but certain documents are missing, for example, NRC copy. Clients who finished paying and submitted all relevant documents and have not received their titles, as well as clients who for one reason or the other are not getting the expected feedback. What you need to do is contact, text and send a WhatsApp to this number 097 9685 892 097 9685 892. Doctor, let me bring you back. I know you gave a bit of information with regards to conversion of customary land to leasehold. Now, it seems a lot of people have acquired customary land and they do not know whether title is obtainable or not. What would you advise the public about this issue? And like you said, there's very little information that's out there on how these things work, because most people already assume that maybe if the chief has given you the land is yours, but they have no idea what really happens there, how to go about with the business.
Okay, thank you very much. I would like to draw my strength or my foundation from the Lands Act, because a land is legal in nature. I would like to draw the response from the Lands Act, because land administration is being guided by three pieces of legislation. We have the Lands Act, Survey Act, and the Deeds Registering Act.
Mm-hmm.
So, Section 8.1 of Cap 184 reads, notwithstanding Section 7, after the commencement of this Act, any person who holds land under customary tenure may convert it into leasehold tenure not exceeding 99 years on application in the manner prescribed by A, grant of leasehold by the president. As you know, the president is the custodian of the land. And 2, any other title that the president may grant. So I mentioned here, I talked about the Section 8, notwithstanding Section 8. Section 8, 7 is the one which recognizes customary land. Section 7 recognizes customary land and holding without infringement on the Act. So customary land can be converted from customary land to leasehold to title. So that now Section 8.2 continues to emphasize that the conversion of rights from a customary tenure to leasehold tenure shall have effect only after the approval of the chief and the local authorities in whose area the land to be converted is situated. And in the case of a game management area, the Director of National Parks and Water Services, the land to be converted shall have been identified by a plan showing the exact extent of the land to be converted. So the conversion of customary land is premised on this piece of legislation from the Lands Act. So land can be converted. Customary land can be converted to title. So with regard to the actual process, it's a lengthy but manageable. I would like to give you the there's a procedure prescribed by the law, but I would like to first of all to explain to you the implementation on the ground, because over time the administrators of customary land and the chief and the chiefdom, certain procedures have evolved. First of all, this is I'm breaking down to our own understanding and experience without diverting from the law. First of all, there's the village entry. This is the stage where the family, because realistically, by the law, customary land is not sold.
It's given.
It's given. With the token now, there's the token of appreciation, which may amount to selling, may look as if it is selling.
Isn't that how Lobola started as well?
So
it was a token of appreciation.
Yes. So it is legally still a token of appreciation, but when you look at the tokens, I don't know. I can't talk much about that.
Okay.
So because this land, currently, most of the land is either in the hands of the headman in terms of administration, because the headman represents the chief. Usually the land is owned by a family, the family who are the residents in that area. So they will introduce the owner to the headman, the new owner, to be given with the token. This time there's a token.
There's nothing for free. There's nothing for free, doctor.
I wouldn't say selling, but there's a token. So the people who are sitting on that land, they'll take you to the headman and introduce you. So at this point, because most people who are acquiring this land, they are ideally, practically, they don't reside. They are not residents.
They're not. No.
But they have seen that they can be residents. So when the new owners are introduced, and their particulars, names and occupation, next of kin, are entered into the village book at a token. But ordinarily, for you to, as I've just explained already, the act, you must be a resident of that area for you to commence the conversion. But in this case, the headman will enter you into the book to ascertain that you are now a resident, being introduced by another resident. So this is a stage whereby, at this stage, that's where now the surveyor will be allowed to come and check the extent. And apparently, even the surveyor to go on that land. I'm giving you what happens on the ground. the surveyor to go and verify
Needs a
the
token.
extent. You don't just say trespass. It must be authorized with a token. With a token. So idea, as I mentioned in the act, the extent must be known. I mentioned in section 8(2). The extent must be exact. Extent must be known. You can't know the exact extent of customary land unless a surveyor is engaged.
So the surveyor needs to be able to ascertain that this is the size, the portion, the demarcation, everything.
Yes.
But he needs to be paid for that.
Of course, the surveyor, he or she must be paid because that is a different kind of speciality. Yeah. So number two, once the surveyor has done his work, his or her work, the new owner is satisfied over the extent. The parties who have now that site plan showing the extent should be now presented to the palace, to the chief. Now, at this point, that's when the chief authorizes. Remember, I mentioned the conversion can only happen when the chief authorizes and local authorities. So, the chief will write a letter to the council authorizing the conversion of that land which has been known in extent. Yes. So stage number 3. These are now the actual implementation on the ground. But I will read for you. I will explain to you this stage by stage, prescribed procedure, what documentation are involved. So when the chief recommends you for the conversion of that piece of land, you present a site plan, and you have that letter and your ID, and you submit to the council and await for interviews. You must be interviewed. You must be interviewed because already they have ascertained that you are a resident coming from the register, the village register. There's a village register. All residents on customary land are recorded in a village register.
So even if it was the chief who put you in the register, you still have to be interviewed to ascertain that you are from there or you have knowledge about the area.
The headman or headwoman represents the chief on the ground. So therefore, they keep a register of each village, of which on behalf of the chief. So for the chief will not recommend you unless you are in that register, because that is the introduction and ascertaining that you are a resident of that village, being governed by the headman or headwoman on behalf of the chief. So when you have those recommendation, you have the site plan, which I will tell you the number was 7. You have 7 copies of the site plan endorsed by the chief. You will be called for interviews at the council. Upon receipt of the application for title, the council officials communicate to the date for interview and inspection. They have now to go and inspect on the ground of that extent that there's no encroachment, no wrangles, and you are not a bad resident. So at this point, what will happen is that the day of inspection, you need to have at least 2 or 3 neighbors to confirm ownership. This is the practical implementation of the convention. That's on the ground. So when they interview you and do inspection, there must be 2 or 3 neighbors to that land to confirm that indeed you are a resident, because customary land is not, the extent of each ownership is not clearly known, because land which is not surveyed is no land, because the extent is not known. And once the inspection is done, the council now will write a letter of recommendation to the provincial planning authority. And then it is the Provincial Planning Authority office in charge of approving of subdivision and numbering recommendation to the Ministry of Lands. So these are just the 5 stages which have just broken down in practical terms. However, the procedure and documentation, there's a procedure in terms of documentation which must be followed. And this is what I will be explaining as we move on.
Thank you, Doctor. Let me bring in David from marketing. David, it's a new year, it's 2022. What's happening on the side of marketing? Horizon project?
Yes.
Any other projects elsewhere? What's going on?
I'll tell you, 2022 is very exciting. You can hear Doc giving advice to the general public there in terms of conversion of customary land to leasehold.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting this knowledge. So what are you waiting for? Here is what you're waiting for. Land being provided through Horizon Properties. So we've got farmlands that we are selling right now.
Mm-hmm.
We started selling these farmlands last year during Black Friday, festive season promotion. I'll tell you, the festive season promotion has spewed over to 2022. So if you didn't have a chance to buy land during our promotions, you still have a chance to buy land during our promotions, because the festive season promotion is only ending this month end. What do we have on this festive season promotion? We've got farmlands in Stumbeko, we've got farmland in Chinyunyu, we've got farmland in Chongwe, we've got a farmland in Mungule, we've got farmland in Stumbeko, and we've got farmland in Chibombo. In case you're wondering, what are the sizes of these farmlands and how much are they going at? So the farmland in Stumbeko, the original price, we're selling it at 30,000 kwacha per 5-acre lot. The festive season promotion still running. We're selling at 20,000 per 5-acre lot. 20,000 per 5-acre lot. The Chinyunyu, we're selling at 30,000 as well per 5-acre lot. We're selling at 25,000 per 5-acre lot. Chongwe, we're selling at 50,000 per 5-acre lot. We now have different portions ranging from 40,000 going down per 5-acre lot for the festive season promotion. Nampundwe, we have quite a number of land there. We're selling at 120 for a 5-acre lot. For the festive season promotion, we're selling at 75,000 kwacha per 5-acre lot. Imagine the difference from 120 to 75,000 kwacha.
Big discount.
Very, very big discount. The Chibombo land as well. There, the land were for a 25-acre lot, not 5-acre this time. 25-acre lot. Okay, we're selling at 120,000 original price. For the festive season promotion, which is still running, we're selling only at 100,000 per 25-acre lot. All these farmlands that I've mentioned, some are on title, some will help you to facilitate the process for you to obtain the actual titles for this land, as this is a service that Horizon Properties introduced in 2021 and still carrying it on in 2022. As we hear Doc explaining the conversion of customary land to leasehold, please pay attention, because these farmlands are readily available on the market right now.
All right. If it's just tuned in, you're listening to Property Focus, brought to you courtesy of Horizon Properties. On the show this evening, I have Dr. Sokyo Mpindi, CEO from Horizon Properties, as well as David, also from Horizon Properties. And this evening, we're talking about conversion of customary land to leasehold. Doctor, let me bring you in before we take another short break. I know you mentioned the process, or part of the process. Maybe let's say, what are some of the processes involved in the conversion of customary land? I know you gave a few here of what really happens on the ground in terms of the side from the chief and the owner and the council, etc. Maybe like to simplify it further?
Okay, thank you very much. First and foremost, we are in like a campaign to advise Zambians to acquire land because this is a resource which is easily available. This is a resource which is affordable, and this is a resource which can change your life. Suppose we are owning all the land, and the investors are coming. You can't invest in space.
No.
You invest in the land. Now, if an investor is coming and they are very much interested in that land which you have bought, for example, 100,000, 50,000, and they really need to invest in that particular land, do you think that's now time now to be a shareholder? You're now a shareholder because your capital contribution is the land. So we need, as Zambians, we need to make sure that we don't take things for granted. We have resources, but can you imagine foreigners come and get Customary land and they convert it to leasehold? In my view, that should not happen. What should happen is that the investors should get land from Zambians, and Zambians become now part of the investment. And let me tell you what happens. It's us, the Zambians, who take the investors from Asia and Europe to the chiefdoms. Why do we do that? We have to be forward thinking, and suppose we acquire all the land and put all the land on title, and all the land in Zambia is in our name. In our names, we will own it. That will not stop investors to come. No, they will come. And it depends whether do you want to liquidate or you want to be shareholder. So it happens that these are opportunities. Okay, we actually I don't know what we're thinking as Zambians and Africans in general. We are the ones who get the investors and then take them to the chiefs to get free land. I think that is not ideal. It's not ideal.
Are we always looking for a quick buck? Do we have a nature where we just want quick money because
that is a problem because we are always in the short term. Most of the things we do, they are in the short term.
We don't think about the future.
No, in the short term, because someone will give you, maybe like 500,000. Then they go and acquire land, customer land from the chief, and then that land just alone they put on title, and the value is millions.
That's true.
In millions, sometimes millions of dollars. Sometimes they acquire land, they pretend to invest, and they sell it. So we should be in the forefront of acquiring this land. Land is affordable, and the chiefs, they're very, very welcoming. So let's acquire land. Let's convert the land to title, because land on title already is the value is the value. You add value to it, and land on title, you can access financing. You are the potential for land. I can't describe it. So these campaigns that we are on, 20,000 land, 5 acres, 20,000, 50,000. It's not a joke. In the near future, you'll be surprised how the value of your assets are going to change. It's just it's a process which can take about 3 months, 4 months. You have a title. You have a title. You can do farming. You can plant trees. And the trees, they need minimum maintenance. In 5-10 years' time, you'll be now have a plantation of trees, of timber, and sell timber.
Doctor, we need to come back to this. We need to take a short break, but we will continue. Please stay tuned.
A beautiful development is sprouting in Silverest Extension, and it has set the whole city talking. It's the Horizon Green Village Housing Estate, situated 20 kilometers from the airport roundabout and 2.5 kilometers off Greatest Road. This eco-friendly development targets savvy Zambians who want to live in a green, clean, orderly but affordable neighborhood. As the Horizon Green Village development was launched, it became clear to everyone who was present that ambience, serenity and class meet affordability at the Green Village. This combination is a rare gem, which is why everyone is now rushing to buy their residence at the Horizon Green Village Estate. So don't be left out. Don't wait until it's late. Make that move right now and invest in the Horizon Green Village development in Lusaka City. Call us on 0972 604 614, 0979 888 970, 0779 707 215. Horizon Green Village, an eco-friendly community.
Welcome back. You're listening to Horizon Properties Property Focus right here on Hot FM. Now, here's a call to clients, and of course, this is different category of clients. People who've done business or are still doing business with Horizon Properties. Clients who were offered but have not come forward to execute contracts of sales. Clients who finished paying and executed contracts of sales but have not come forward to proceed with the transfer of rights or change of ownership. Clients who have proceeded with a change of ownership but certain documents are missing, for example, NRC copy. Clients who finished paying and submitted all relevant documents but have not received their titles, as well as clients who for one reason or the other are not getting the expected feedback. You can contact Texan or send a WhatsApp to this number 097 9685 892, 097 9685 892. Now, this evening on the show, we're talking about conversion of customary land to leasehold. And of course, we have Dr. Sokyo Mpindi here, who before the break was giving us more details on the process involved in the conversion of customary land to leasehold. Doctor, I'll give you the chair. Where were we?
Okay, thank you very much. So now I want to commence the process and the requisite documents for conversion of customary land.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you two, and then we'll continue next time. But I'll give an example how land can change,
Mm-hmm.
how it can appreciate in value. I mentioned that stage one, document one, handwritten letter of consent from the chief. Remember, I mentioned that Cap 184, Section 8, Subsection 2 indicates that only it can happen, conversion can only happen when the chief approves and the council and local authorities approve. So, handwritten letter of consent from the chief.
Mm-hmm.
Document number one. Document number two, recommendation letter from the council in which the chiefdom is domiciled. So, this one now satisfied the Section 8, Subsection 2 of Cap 184 for conversion. Now, let me give you an example how land can appreciate. Any 207, between 205 to 7, were in each family. That road was impassable and it was a village. I acquired land at 20,000 kwacha, which is 20 million, on a long-term payment plan from one individual. I knew that I knew that road one day it would be tarred because the exploration had commenced for the cement factory.
Mm-hmm.
I paid in installments for a period of time, I think for over 1 year, and the seller was very happy. He shifted. That time you could only find me one car going there.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, about 3 years ago, I approached a bank with that collateral, and they requested to go and do an independent valuation. They went to do the valuation, and they valued the land at 2.3 million kwacha. New currency. Yes. So that was now 20,000, because the 20 million was 20,000.
Old currency.
Yes. We used to go there, and you don't find even a car going there. But can you imagine? They did an independent valuation, 2.3 million, 3 years ago. I don't know how much it is now.
Probably higher.
So this is the message I'm sending to Zambians to do with the land.
All right. David, more marketing from Horizon Properties?
It is very interesting when you hear experts giving you information. I'll tell you, in the background, obviously, you've heard the advert for the Green Village. Others would be wondering, what is this Green Village all about? On the marketing side of things, I'll tell you, the Green Village is still up and running. It's still on the market. We just launched it last year, as Doc mentioned. And I want to give you the details of the Green Village. So this project is a housing project which is strongly anchored on sustainability. It's located off Great East Road. Currently, we are selling both houses and plots on the Green Village. In terms of plots, what we have currently on the market, we've got the 20 by 22.5 size of the plot. We've got a 20 by 30 size of the plot. These two sizes, they are currently going for the 20 by 22.5 is currently going for 63,000 kwacha only. The 20 by 30 is currently going for 84,000 kwacha only. So if you opt to buy a plot in the Green Village, those are the prices. What if you opt to buy a house? You say, okay, fine, I want to go for a house. For houses, we've got options as well. We've got option 1, which is a standalone bed sitter. We've got option 2, standalone 1 bedroom. Option 3, 2 bedroomed, and option 4, a complete 3 bedroom or a duplex, if you like. I was going to give the details in terms of the pricing, but I'll give you information for you to contact us so that we give you enough information for you to come to the Horizon Green Village project and be part and parcel of this sustainable development project pioneered by Horizon Properties.
All right. Doc, bringing you back. I know this is probably a long topic, and we will continue obviously next week, but maybe in terms of a lot more to do with requisite documents, how simple is this process? Because when I look at recommendation letter from the council, a letter from the chief, it looks like a process that can take a very long time. How seemingly is this process, and how easy is it for any individual to be able to go through and be able to convert their land, the customary land, to leasehold?
Apparently, the process looks lengthy because land is valuable. The moment, because what happens that you are now adding value to the land. If you have a card, you've been given. Title. That's why you go to the bank. Do you have a title? I have land. Do you have a title? There's value in the title. So something valuable needs patience. But this patience is, I don't know. We need patience in any investment, any fruitful process. Patience is very cardinal. It's not lengthy. How come the foreigners you take to the chiefs in 3 months, 3 months they're able to get title? It's the patience and the commitment, because you have to be committed. If they tell you come for an interview, you should be there. We are coming for inspection, you should be there. So and when a process when it's done, a step is done, it's not repeated. It's moving forward. Actually, it's a straightforward process, very straightforward, and there's no any encumbrance in the process. So it's a simple process, but you need patience. Sometimes you find that the council don't have enough personnel for inspection or surveying. Surveying can delay. The quicker you get the surveyor, the faster the process. And the seating of the council. So if they're sitting quarterly, just know that you have to wait depending on the timing. You may wait for 3 months, but it was a problem if you wait for 6 months and you have your title. And you can even present the title to the bank and you get money. So patience is very important. The process is straightforward. Yeah. I would like to add on what David was mentioning regarding the Green Village.
Oh yes,
we have introduced. It's not a new approach, but it has already been embraced by many developers. What we call the incremental housing development. Actually, this is the African way of building houses. You develop bit by bit.
That's true.
Yes, this is the real African way of developing housing. Yes, you build one room, and you occupy it. Haven't you seen a family of 8 in one room?
Oh yes.
Yeah,
that's where it starts.
They grow up and then they even some of the children and the universities and they have been PhDs.
Very
So
true.
we will have to go we are going now the real African way of housing development, the incremental housing development. So this is what I wanted to add on what he was not mentioning, but I think with time we will be explaining how affordable is Green Village housing units. Yes. Or if you want to, you start with a slab. You know how it is. You have some bit of money. I started with a slab, one room, and you occupy it. Some families of 8 in one room, but life goes on.
That's very true.
Yeah.
You have to be comfortable where you are at that particular time.
Yes, you're not owing. Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
All right. David?
Okay. I like the way the doc has put it. That he will come and explain to you. Don't worry about it. But you'll be wondering, where do I find these people? Since they have a short period of time on radio this evening, maybe time is running out. Where do I find them? How do I catch them? Well, Horizon Properties, we've got offices in Kablonga, we've got offices in town, we've got offices in Woodlands. So for Kablonga office, you find us Kablonga Shopping Complex, it's shop number 8. For town office, you find us behind Lusaka Hotel, the alley behind Lusaka Hotel. For our Woodlands office, you find us right opposite Woodlands Woodlands A Primary School. In terms of contact, in case you are not able to come through to our offices, you can still call us, contact us, and we'll be able to respond to you. For our Kablonga office, you can call us on 211-260-422. 211-260-422. For our town office, you can call us on 211-226-902. 211-226-902. For our Woodlands office, you can call us on 211-269-275. 211-269-275. You can check out our Facebook pages. We've got a Facebook page for Horizon Properties Limited, general Facebook page. We've got a Facebook page dedicated to the Green Village project. So you just search for Horizon Green Village and you'll be able to get more of this information that we're sharing. We've got a website as well. You can check our website, which is www.thehorizonproperties.com. www.thehorizonproperties.com.
Thank you, David. Here's a final code to clients, different category of clients, of course, people who've done business with Horizon Properties or are still doing business with Horizon Properties. Now, clients who were offered but have not come forward to execute contracts of sales, clients who finished paying and executed contracts of sales but have not come forward to proceed with a transfer of rights or change of ownership, clients who've proceeded with a change of ownership but certain documents are missing, for example, NRC copy, clients who have finished paying and submitted all relevant documents but have not received their titles, as well as clients who for one reason or the other are not getting the expected feedback. What you need to do is contact, text line or send a WhatsApp to this number 097 9685 892 097 9685 892. Now, I know we're going to continue with this discussion, Doctor, next week on Tuesday, and I think then you will give more information, obviously, with regards to conversion of customary land to leasehold.
Yes. Next week we'll continue with this subject matter. This subject matter needs to be dissected, so that those who have got acquired this land, the customary land, should now proceed to acquire title. And also we call upon having said what I've said, those who have listened, those who have ears and have listened, they just proceed and they come to Horizon and acquire land. I know what I'm talking about. It's not like I'm talking from experience. I'm talking from experience. I've given you an example. It's a practical example. And now that land I talked about is on third road. There was no third road. It was a bush, but now it's third road. Forward thinking, forward planning. So acquire land and put on title. Convert the land from customer tenure to leasehold and create value. Let's create value within ourselves. We have the resources, but as Zambians we have the resources. So what are we doing? We should this 2022. Make it at least make a resolution that by the end of 2022, I have maybe 100 acres of land. And when you have 100 acres of land in different pieces, you can sell some and develop the other.
That's very true.
Thank you.
Doctor, I'm going to say thanks so much for coming through and Happy New Year once again. Good to see you.
Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to listeners.
Mr. David, marketing side of Horizon Properties, good to see you as well. Happy New Year to you as well, and great to see you as well.
Thank you so much. Good evening, listeners.
All right, that's it for today's episode of Property Focus, brought to you courtesy of Horizon Properties. Until next week, be sure to catch another episode right here on Hot FM. Do stay tuned for Have Your Say Tuesday.
A beautiful development is sprouting in Silverest Extension, and it has set the whole city talking. It's the Horizon Green Village Housing Estate, situated 20 kilometers from the airport roundabout and 2.5 kilometers off Greatest Road. This eco-friendly development targets savvy Zambians who want to live in a green, clean, orderly, but affordable neighborhood. As the Horizon Green Village development was launched, it became clear to everyone who was present that ambience, serenity, and class meet affordability at the Green Village. This combination is a rare gem, which is why everyone is now rushing to buy their residence at the Horizon Green Village Estate. So don't be left out. Don't wait until it's late. Make that move right now and invest in the Horizon Green Village development in Lusaka City. Call us on 0972 604 614, 0979 888 970, 0779 707 215. Horizon Green Village, an eco-friendly community.